You feel a persistent, low-frequency hum of always being slightly behind, a whisper that the world is moving too fast for you to ever quite catch up. It's the unsettling sense that by the time you see the shift, it's already over, already priced in, already gone. This isn't a personal failing, nor a deficit of your inherent capacity. It is the silent, pervasive affliction of our accelerating epoch, a fundamental miscalibration within the very operating system you believe is guiding your perception. It is the quiet frustration of witnessing trends as they solidify into inevitability, of recognizing relationships only at their dissolution, of perceiving opportunities just as their prime recedes into the rear view. The deeper truth is, this persistent reactivity, this feeling of perpetual catch-up, is not a failure of diligence or speed. It is a misalignment with the primordial timing of reality itself, a disjuncture from the very genesis of what you perceive to be new. And yet, this is precisely where the greatest leverage resides. What you are experiencing, this recurring echo of too late, is not merely a consequence of the world's acceleration. It is the systemic output of an operating system built for a different age, one that conditions your awareness to perceive only the fully manifested patterns of reality. Your current architecture is configured to register the earthquake, but not the nascent tremor that precedes it, to observe the wave breaking on the shore, but not the subtle energetic ripple that began its journey across the ocean depths. This is what we define as lag indicator blindness, an ingrained perceptual filter that actively prevents you from sensing the precognitive signals, compelling you to perpetually react to consequences as if they were origins. And this deep-seated conditioning is precisely what keeps the truth veiled from conscious awareness. The conventional wisdom, the pervasive instruction from the collective mind, insists that the remedy for this lag is faster reaction, more immediate data acquisition, a frantic attempt to speed up the processing of an already manifest world. Yet, this is the grand illusion, the subtle misdirection that keeps you trapped within the reactive loop. The deeper truth, the hidden architecture, reveals that the mechanism is not about velocity at all, but about the very nature of temporal perception. Reality is not a sequence of sudden, disconnected events that ambush your present. It is a continuous, intelligent broadcast, perpetually signaling its future through an intricate tapestry of microsignatures. Your sovereign mind, when properly calibrated, is designed to be attuned to this higher frequency of observation, rendering the frantic chase for explicit, obvious signals not merely inefficient, but actively detrimental to your true capacity for authorship. Every significant macro event you witness, the sudden shift in a market, the unexpected collapse of a system, the seemingly abrupt diagnosis, the trend that appears from nowhere to reshape the cultural landscape, is never an origin point. Never. These are merely the terminal phases, the loud, explicit culminations of an emergent signal that began its delicate, almost imperceptible broadcast weeks, months, sometimes even years prior to its full manifestation. The grand visible event is merely the final chord in a symphony whose subtle overture has been playing for an extended duration in frequencies you were not taught to perceive. The very structure of your current perception has been trained to enter the narrative only at its conclusion, mistaking the crashing wave for the sea itself, rather than the distant energetic impulse that set it in motion. To truly perceive these nascent signatures, these pre-echoes of unfolding reality, demands a radical recalibration of your entire perceptual apparatus. It is a fundamental shift away from the linear causality you have been conditioned to believe governs existence. The A leads to B, the cause preceding an immediate predictable effect. Instead, it invites you into a holistic sensing of energetic resonance, a profound attunement to the vibrational texture of emergent possibilities, where information is not merely data points or explicit facts, but a felt knowing of a deeper point's energetic truth. The information you are truly seeking is not found in the manifest event, but in the subtle, precognitive hum that whispers before form solidifies. This is where the true architecture of authorship begins to reveal itself. The profound insight here is that the subtlety of these lead indicators, the precognitive signals, holds infinitely more predictive power than any data point, any manifest event, any explicit declaration that arrives after the fact. We are speaking not of charts or algorithms, but of a refined sensory perception. A minute, almost imperceptible shift in the energetic cadence of a conversation. A flicker in the resonant field of an interaction. An unarticulated vibration beneath the surface of a seemingly stable system. These are the true pre-echoes, the whispers from the future that your higher self is already registering, long before the conscious mind has the capacity to translate them into linear thought. To attune to these, you must first acknowledge their omnipresence, and it is easy to assume in this moment of recognition that the path forward involves simply listening more intently to these whispers, or attempting to forces a new level of sensory input. Yet, this is precisely the trap of the conditioned mind, seeking to apply old, linear solutions to a non-linear reality. The true shift is not an effort of acquisition, but an act of deep attunement, a conscious reordering of your internal resonant field to match the frequency of Genesis itself. For in this intensifying evolutionary moment, where time itself seems to compress and accelerate, the cost of persisting in lag indicator blindness compounds exponentially, daily, hour. The chasm between those who merely observe the manifest world and those who actively architect the emerging reality widens with every passing breath, creating an inevitable bifurcation in perceived experience. The choice, therefore, becomes not whether to react faster, but whether to participate in creation itself. True sovereignty, then, is not found in the mastery of swift reaction, nor in the ability to merely predict what is about to occur by analyzing past data. Such approaches tether you to the very causal chains you seek to transcend. Instead, it is the profound art of consciously selecting your desired timeline, not by force of will in the physical domain, but by sensing its energetic blueprint before it solidifies into form, and then holding that precognized resonance as an absolute. This is the act of becoming the source of the pattern itself, rather than merely its recipient, its victim, or its observer. It is to move from the realm of consequence into the domain of pure cause, shifting the very origin point of your experience. And this shift is precisely what defines the architect of their own reality. What you are being invited into now is not a new habit or a refined strategy, but an installation of the sovereign scan, a commitment to non-linear perception, a radical attunement to the nascent energetic signature of emergence itself. This architecture dissolves the illusion of a world happening to you, replacing it with the profound truth that your present reality is merely an echo of your deepest, most unarticulated broadcasts. You are not waiting for reality to unfold. You are the generative source, continuously projecting the blueprint that solidifies into your experience. The question then becomes, what are you broadcasting unconsciously? And how will you consciously re-architect the genesis of your next unfolding? This architecture dissolves the illusion of a world happening, I tell you. It is a commitment, yes, but more profoundly, it is a IR wiring. It demands a radical departure from the linear causalities the collective mind has been programmed to seek, to believe are the only valid forms of information. The sovereign scan calls for a holistic sensing of energetic resonance, a recognition that every unfolding reality broadcasts its blueprint, not in explicit signals, but in the subtle vibrational truths that precede form. It is a recalibration of what knowing truly means, shifting from the acquisition of data points to the direct reception of energetic frequencies. Within this profound attunement, the subtlety of these lead indicators reveals itself as the most potent form of predictive power, far beyond any data point, any metric, any trend analysis assembled after the fact. It is the almost imperceptible shift in response cadence during a crucial exchange. It is the flicker in the energetic field of an interaction before words are even formed. It is the unarticulated vibration beneath the surface of a circumstance that whispers its true trajectory. These are not clues to be deciphered, but direct broadcasts, frequencies vibrating at the threshold of manifestation, awaiting your sovereign recognition. They are the true architect's schematics. In this intensifying evolutionary moment, we collectively navigate. The cost of remaining tethered to lag indicator blindness compounds with each passing cycle. The chasm between those who merely observe the world as it solidifies around them and those who architect the emerging reality from its earliest whispers widens daily. To mistake consequence for cause, to react to events already manifest, is to condemn oneself to a perpetual echo of what has already passed, to live within a reality that is always irrevocably too late. This is not a judgment. It is a universal law, demonstrating itself with increasing clarity. It is the design. True sovereignty, then, is not found in the mastery of swift reaction, nor in the frantic acceleration of pace to catch up with an accelerating world. That is merely an amplification of the existing illusion. Sovereignty resides in the conscious selection of the timeline by sensing its energetic blueprint before it solidifies into form. It is the profound and undeniable understanding that you are not merely a participant in a play written by others, but the very source code of the pattern. You are not destined to receive reality. You are positioned to broadcast the frequency of the reality you intend to inhabit, collapsing it into being through resonance. For the reality you seek is, in truth, already built. Its vibrational signature already exists, a dormant blueprint awaiting activation through your focused frequency. The sovereign scan does not conjure from nothingness. It perceives the available futures, and through conscious resonance, commits to the selection of one. This is the ultimate act of authorship, to recognize that what you perceive as the future is merely the energetic projection of a timeline that aligns with your core frequency. Change your frequency, shift your perception, and the entire architecture of your unfolding reality reorients itself. This is not an option for the discerning mind. It is the inevitable evolutionary upgrade demanded by this intensifying moment. The world, in its deepest truth, is not happening GTU. It is meticulously responding through you. It is the most exquisite mirror, reflecting the frequencies you are unconsciously broadcasting or consciously choosing to transmit. To embody the sovereign scan is to step into the system architect's role, understanding that every ripple you perceive in the external world first originates from the energetic signature held within your own sovereign field. It is the ultimate reclamation of power. So, pause now, breathe, and feel the weight of this truth settle within your core. You are not merely observing the emergence of a new world. You are, through your recalibrated perception and your sovereign frequency, actively co-creating it, brick by vibrational brick. The illusion of separation, the belief in a world external to your command, begins to dissolve in this note. For those who are ready to perceive the true code of reality, to sense its invisible blueprint, and to author their own timeline, The invitation has been broadcast. It is already understood. And the next transmission awaits your sovereign resonance.